The third edition of Blueprint for Early Literacy does just what its name says. It provides teachers with a detailed set of plans for delivering excellent early literacy instruction. Packed with authentic reading and writing experiences and engaging, purposeful play, this curriculum will help teachers create a high-interest, literate, and vibrant classroom community. In Blueprint, early literacy skills, concepts, and behaviors are taught in the context of 10 related monthly themes. The curriculum themes are intentionally structured and sequential, growing from an examination of children's own lives, to their neighborhoods and communities, to the natural world around them, and then to the wider world. The themes are Theme 1, Welcome to School; Theme 2, Families; Theme 3, People and Places in My Neighborhood; Theme 4, Seasons; Theme 5, Food and Markets; Theme 6, Daily Life in Many Lands; Theme 7, Farms and Folktales; Theme 8, Under Construction; Theme 9, Seeds, Plants, and Gardens; and Theme 10, On the Move. At the heart of each theme are 8 high-quality children's books, carefully selected to address a range of genres and cultures, including fiction and informational texts, folktales, ABC books, and counting books. Model lesson plans help teachers make each book a launching pad for teaching essential early literacy skills in large, small group, and individual settings. In addition to helping children develop emerging reading and writing skills, Blueprint builds capacity in teachers. As a professional development organization, we develop and enhance teachers' knowledge of best practices around literacy, and we infuse our expertise and knowledge throughout the curriculum. We understand how to create lessons that promote high-quality instruction, such as how to structure a lesson, how to balance teacher and children's contributions, how to engage children, how to express ideas in child-friendly language, and how to make literacy accessible to children with all skill levels, background knowledge, and language abilities. That's why, in our curriculum, we built in varying levels of teacher support in each of our lessons. The objectives and general teacher moves for the veteran, and scripted teacher language and related activities for the new teacher. By strengthening their knowledge of early literacy skills and concepts, and supporting their implementation of key literacy practices, Blueprint serves as a professional development resource that will benefit teachers' continued growth. Included in this curriculum are 10 theme boxes. Each theme box contains 1 theme guide with 40 lesson plans, 8 picture books related to the theme, and 3 hands-on activities for children to enjoy in small groups or individually in learning centers. 5 big books for interactive shared reading activities. These can be used to model the use of concepts of print, as well as the demonstration of the reading strategies. Pre-K Library Collection. Quality children's books that extend the learning within each theme. Songs and Rhymes Big Book. With 40 songs and rhymes that children will enjoy, displayed in large print that children can see and the teacher can reference while singing and chanting rhymes. Cheer cards that can be used to help teach children high-frequency words, referred to as snap words in Blueprint. Theme-related manipulatives and materials to further the learning within centers, small group work, or individually. These include dry erase magnetic boards, magnetic letters, farm animals, people, signs, and vehicles for the block area. ABC cards that can be used in letter games and activities with children. 1 curriculum guide. This book explains how to use the curriculum and also acts as an early literacy professional development tool. The Blueprint Curriculum Guide should be considered a professional development tool all on its own. It provides teachers with the research and theory behind effective preschool instruction and specifically high-quality literacy instruction. There are chapters on helping teachers understand the foundations of classroom design and management, including the critical role of the teacher, how to guide young children's behavior, and numerous examples of engaging centers. The scope and sequence for the curriculum can be found in the curriculum guide. The scope and sequence for literacy is divided into 10 strands: literate attitudes and behaviors, speaking and listening, phonological awareness, book awareness, print awareness, phonics, comprehension, fluency, vocabulary, and writing. In the curriculum guide, we devote a chapter to each of these strands. Each of these chapters focuses on what the strand means for pre-K children, why it's important, and how you teach into it, and how you can assess it. Multiple examples of what this looks like in practice are offered, as well as numerous teacher tips. The appendix of the curriculum guide offers teachers numerous tools to support instruction. There are self-reflection tools and reproducible alphabet pictures with tips on how to use them. Within the curriculum guide, teachers will find assessment tools for tracking student growth in concepts of print, alphabet knowledge, phonemic awareness, and writing. These tools will provide teachers with the necessary information to make informed instructional decisions and group children in ways that will assure the children are kindergarten ready. Theme guides. Each theme guide is comprehensive. It's the only resource teachers will need for the unit. In each theme guide, you will find the list of skills and concepts that are covered for literacy and for other domains, an overview of the unit, a description of how the Dramatic Play Center can be organized to match the monthly thematic concept, with directions for how to launch and maintain it. For example, in Theme 3, People and Places in My Neighborhood, we suggest that the Dramatic Play Center become Main Street, a stage for the children to use their imaginations to place themselves in the world they are learning about. A featured strategy to enhance teachers' interactions with children while they play. These suggestions help teachers engage children in play, foster oral language development, and foster connections between the children and the adults in their lives. Specific scenarios are described, and tips for specific teacher language are offered. A reproducible family letter is included, which offers families an overview of the theme, learning goals, and suggested activities in 4 domains: reading, writing, physical activities, and speaking and listening. Week at a glance. Each week, we offer the teachers a week at a glance, which provides them with an overview of the skills and concepts that they will focus on, vocabulary to highlight and child-friendly definitions, guiding questions and conversation starters that match the thematic concept for the week, the books and songs for the week and suggested centers and small group work, full descriptions of what can be found in the back of the theme guide. Daily lessons. Each theme guide offers 20 daily intentional read-alouds and Message Time Plus lessons, which offer a roadmap for teachers to guide children in developing skills in a wide array of areas, such as alphabet knowledge, phonemic awareness, and comprehension. Each lesson was written with the developmental needs of preschoolers in mind. Opportunities for singing, moving, talking, and sharing abound. Intentional read-alouds. The daily intentional read-aloud serves as a springboard for children to develop their communication and comprehension skills and their love of reading. Our intentional read-alouds are unique because they focus on specific, discrete objectives from the 10 literacy strands that make up the scope and sequence. The objective for each lesson is planned to teach a skill, strategy, behavior, or concept while leaving room for other learning opportunities. Our intentional read-alouds are also unique because they encourage teachers to model their thinking, model their fluency, and model their excitement over reading. This modeling is an important tool in teaching children how to interact with books and be active readers. Active reading is important to us. Each of our IRA lessons is structured to support thinking about, talking about, and responding to the book before, during, and after reading. In Blueprint lesson plans, teachers will see specific questions and engagement opportunities they can offer their children, including teaching children how to turn and talk and how to use sentence stems such as I wonder and I learned. Social skills children need to learn, such as how to take turns and how to problem solve, are both embedded in these lessons and taught explicitly. Message Time Plus. Side by side with the intentional read-aloud is Message Time Plus. This is a unique instructional practice that incorporates both modeled writing and shared reading in order to provide children with an authentic literacy experience. When you combine these two practices into one, as we have done with MTP, the benefits are incredible and truly support children's pre-reading skills. In just a few minutes of instruction, Message Time Plus provides children with practice and exposure to numerous literacy skills, such as learning how to predict words in context, recognize letters, and learn concepts of print. Because the word message is part of the name of this instructional practice, Message Time Plus, it can often be confused with other morning messages. However, MTP is quite different. MTP is pre-planned but not pre-written. Teachers write in front of the children to guide them to use their emerging reading skills in context and to give immediate feedback. The purpose of MTP is to create an authentic reading and writing experience, not simply to say hello to the children in the morning or give them the daily schedule. The format and content of MTP varies on a daily basis based on what the children are learning. Exposing children to different forms of writing and connecting their writing to other curricular areas adds variety and keeps them engaged. The messages evolve over time. Teachers begin with a picture to let children know that pictures convey meaning. Eventually, the message grows as children's comfort with print grows, to include labels and then simple and more complex sentences. Each day, the curriculum offers an illustration to show teachers what the message could look like. Beginning with Theme 5, the curriculum suggests teachers teach one snap word or high-frequency word each week. They introduce and review the snap words before writing the message, often using cheers to do so. These cheers appeal to how children learn best, through movement and engagement. MTP gives teachers an opportunity to differentiate instruction through individual scaffolding. At the back of every theme guide are scaffolding tips for MTP. This resource can be photocopied and hung right beside the board where teachers do MTP. This helps teachers ensure the scaffolding of individual children during MTP meets that child's needs, especially when they are new to the practice. Other resources in the theme guide: songs, rhymes, and chants. Each week, we feature a song or rhyme related to the theme. We ask teachers to lead their children in singing or chanting each and every day using interactive methods such as choral reading, shared reading, and echo reading. We practice fluency through using sunny voices and robot voices. We also include suggestions for movement such as dancing and hopping. Copies of each of the songs can be found in the back of the theme guide for teachers to photocopy and send home with the families. Classroom culture tip. Blueprint provides teachers with a daily idea for promoting a strong classroom culture based on kindness and cooperation. Children will grow their skills in learning how to manage their emotions, collaborate, and communicate. Today's tip. This is a daily literacy tip specifically tied to either the IRA or MTP lesson. Related activities. This section guides teachers in selecting activities that relate to the content of the lessons that children can do in small groups or individually. Full descriptions of these can be found in the back of every theme guide. Family tip. Twice each week, the curriculum offers a suggestion for how teachers can bridge the homeschool gap by sharing ways to help families engage with the skills and content their children are learning. ELL tip. Once each week, we offer suggestions for ways teachers can support English language learners in their classrooms. This tip is supplemented with weekly online suggestions for ways to adapt the skills and content for English language learners to make it more accessible. Assessment tip. Each week, we offer a tip on how to incorporate formal and informal assessments to guide instruction and meet children's individual needs. Additional information. At the back of each theme guide, teachers will find supplemental resources related to literacy. These reference pages are designed to enhance their understanding of different aspects of pre-K reading and writing skills and practices such as taking dictation, the use of word walls, and reading environmental print. The theme guide ends with a list of supplemental books related to the theme. Several of these titles will be found in the supplemental read aloud collection that comes with the curriculum. Books in a theme box. Each theme box comes with 8 high-quality children's books that form the foundation for the curriculum. Each and every day, our read aloud lesson is based on one of these high-quality pieces of children's literature. These books were selected to nurture a love of reading in preschoolers. They are engaging, full of rhymes and repetition, and full of information. They're also the perfect length to respect a preschooler's attention span. A recent study revealed that only 15% of children's books are written about or written by people of color. But our books value diversity. Out of nearly 45 books that feature human characters in the Blueprint curriculum, 85% feature diversity in those characters. We also looked for balance. From fiction to nonfiction to ABC books to counting books to rhyming books to expose children to a wide variety of genres. Applications. In each theme box, we include 3 applications which provide hands-on activities for children to enjoy in small groups or individually in learning centers. Each of these applications are based on books from the theme and focus on important skills such as rhymes or counting. Each application has a general task, another task that offers a bit more of a challenge, and a writing task. Teachers can decide which tasks children can work on based on their needs, or children can choose based on their interests. Songs and Rhymes Big Book. This big book has 40 songs and rhymes that children will enjoy. Displayed in large print that the teacher can reference while singing and the children can see, the songs in this book are all related to the themes and include traditional songs such as Wheels on the Bus and modified versions of popular rhymes. In all, we hope our curriculum sparks children's love of reading and writing, gives them tools to understand and participate in reading and writing, and support them as they build their own identities as readers and writers.